Hello everyone, welcome back to the Serpent Studio, your go to place for all things martial art movies. Today we are diving deep into IP Man 5, which is IP Man Kung Fu Master, a film that takes a different approach to the legendary Wing Chun grandfather's story. It is, or is it worth addition to the IP Man franchise? Let's find it out. Let's go to the intro and check out what was film made of. Released in 2019, IP Man Kung Fu Master is an action-packed martial art film directed by Lee Meaning. Unlike the main IP Man films starring Donnie Yen, this one features Denins, too, as the titular character. Interestingly, To had previously portrayed IP Man in the Legend is Born IP Man 2010 and played a major role in IP Man 2 alongside Donnie. This movie focuses on IP Man's time as a police officer before the Second Sino Japanese War, giving us a fresh angle on his life. But does it deliver on action, drama, and historical accuracy? Let's break it out. The film follows as a young IP man serving as a police captain in Foshan. His commitment to justice bring him to conflict with local gangs, especially after he arrests the leader of AX gang, which is Axe gang. Things spiral out of control when the gang leader is mysteriously killed and IP Man is framed for the crime. Forced to resign, he must go on the run while protecting his wife and newborn child. Meanwhile, tension arises as the Japanese army begins infiltrating China, leading to brutal conflicts between Chinese martial arts and the occupying forces. As the story unfolds, IP Man must clear his name, protect his family, and of course, use his incredible Wing Chun skills to fight off number of opponents. One of the biggest draws of IP Man films is the fight sceneries. This film, it's like producers delivers some intense action sequence. Dennis to the two is Dennis too is a trained martial art artist, and his movements are precise, safe shift, and powerful. The fight against the Axe gang is in the police station is a highlighting scene showcasing IP Man's ability to take on multiple opponents at once. The one on one duel against the Japanese commander is another outstanding scene featuring intricate Wing Chun techniques and high speed combat. However, compared to Donnie Yen's IP Man films, the fights in IP Man Kung Fu Master sometimes lack emotional weight while technically impressive. They don't always carry the same dramatic tension or stakes that Donians fight so memorable. Dennis to deliver a solid performance as IP man. He has the look, the skills, and the discipline required for the role. However, his portrayal lacks the depth and charisma that Donian Yen brought to the character. His IP man feels more stoic and reserved, which works for certain moments but sometimes make it harder for the audience to connect with him emotionally. The supporting cast does a decent job, especially the Japanese commander played by Michael Wong, who adds intensity to the film conflicts. The villains introduced the Axeman members are menacing, menacing but somewhat one determination. They serve their purpose, but they don't stand out as memorable as antagonist. Antagonist. When you hear IP Man, you probably think of Donnie and Yen's iconic performances. So, how does IP Man Kung Fu Master compare to the main series? While the movie features impressive action, it lacks the depth of main franchise. The Donian Yun's IP Man films blend martial arts with powerful storytelling. In contract, in contracts, IP Man Kung Fu Master feels more like a straightforward action movie with less emphasis on IP Man personal growth or philosophy. And another key difference is production equality. While this film has decent cinematography and set design, it doesn't quite match the high production values of the Donians led films. One thing IP Man movies have often been criticized for is historical accuracy. IP Man Kung Fu Master follows that trend while it incorporates some real events. The film takes creative libraries, especially in portraying IP Man as a police officer while he did serve in law enforcement. There is a little historical evidence of him being framed for murder or fighting against organized crime in manner. If you are looking for historical accurate representation of IP Man's life, this might not be the best choice. However, if you are here for entertaining martial art action, this movie does deliver it. Visually, let's talk about its cinematography and direction. Visually, the movie has some well composed shots, especially during fights sequences. The use of slow motion close ups on strikes and dynamic camera angles enhances the action. However, some CGI effects and wireworks feel overused, while certain fights look less grounded compared to the more particular scenes in Donnian films. The direction by Lee Liming is competent, but the pacing could have been tighter. Some scenes drag, especially during the explosion heavy moments. That said, the film does a decent job maintaining motent, especially in the second half. So, is IP Man Kung Fu Master worth watching? Here's the breakdown. So, its martial arts choreography is good. Danian's physical performance is good. Entertaining fight sequences, that's not bad. Fresh take on IP Man's life. Maybe those are the some of good points, and that which concerns are lack of emotional depth. Some one dimensional characters feels more like a generic action film than the IP Man's story. So my rating out of 5 is 3 stars. If you are a hardcore martial art fan, then it's worth a watch. But if you are expecting emotional depth and historical significance to Donnie Yen's IP Man films, you might be a little disappointed. Sorry. So that's it for today's review. What do you think about IP Man Kung Fu Master? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more martial art movie content. Thank you for watching and see you the next time.